G'day, today I'm going to do another unboxing of a bunch of stuff from Japan. I'm probably not going to do another one of these for a little while because I've done quite a lot of them and they do get expensive, so expect probably this one to be the last for a while. So I haven't got too much in here this time, just a much smaller batch, but I figured it's probably interesting enough to take a video of. Today's knife, I've got this guy here, which is a little French knife. I'm sure I managed to cut myself somehow with it. But yeah, these are just a very small one. It's an Open L number 5 with a carbon steel blade. So I guess we'll cut right into it. Pun very much intended. So we'll just cut that there. So the packaging this time is a lot lighter than usual, which is no real problem. Normally the packaging is well overdone. So that's the first one. And that's a SEIKO ACTUS SS, so it's with the second setting. That will have the 6106 movement. And it's in pretty good condition. You can see there the bracelet is a replacement, and I think it's a Merriman. Yep, Merriman, there you go. So Merriman, they manufacture golf clubs and golf equipment now, but they used to do a whole line of watch bracelets in the 70s, and they're all pretty cool and funky like that. You can see there it's a white dial, black markers. So this one I'm going to repair and resell. See there's the reference, 6106-7440, and it's a waterproof model, so it's made before 1970. So that's the first one there. As to whether it's running or not, I got no idea, so I don't normally check that. I just service them and go from there. Now the next one is here. So there we go. So it's a SEIKO DX. So the DX was pretty much the same sort of range as the ACTUS range. It just denoted a high quality movement, slightly better finish than the base model ones. It's another waterproof model, and it's got the 6106. So I think all the DXs have the 6106 movement in them. It's actually very similar to the 6105, except it's got day-date. The movements inside are a little bit different, but generally gear train wise and so on, they're very similar. So that's got a cracked crystal, but it's otherwise not too bad. So that one I'm going to repair and resell as well. And the next one in this little sack here is this guy. Which is a very similar thing all over again. So that one's a 5126 8060. So the 5126 was a similar movement at the time to the 6119, but made by the Daini, I think that's how you pronounce it, SEIKO factory, rather than the Suwa, who make the 61 series. So the 5126 is 23 joules, and it's 18,000 beats per hour, whereas the 6 series are 21,600. So it ticks at 5 times per second rather than 6. But they have I think it's a push date, and yeah, just one position there. So to change the day on these, you do it this way. You go back and then tick it over again. So that's very common on these older movements, rather than having a quick set day. But yeah, that's in pretty good condition. It needs a clean up and service for sure. but nice sharp sides on there for the most part. It's a really good looker. Now we'll move over onto the next bag here, which comes open like this. And this one is another 5126. There we go. So these are a bit oddball in that they've got blue indices. You can see that there. And they've got the rally sort of pattern around the dial. And blue on the hands as well, so they're quite blue. So I think it works on there as well. Crown's a little bit tight, and something wrong with the gear train there. Don't know what. So if we turn it over onto the back, these are 5126 7030, and you can see there they come with a razor style bracelet. This one's had some sort of weird part put on the bottom there. Looks like they probably broke the buckle at some point and have replaced it with a generic one, which is originally gold. That just looks horrible, so I'll replace that. But beyond that, it's a fairly long bracelet. Okay, so moving along here, got some pretty ingenious packaging in a tape roll. And we have another white dial. So there's another ACTUS SS. Slightly worse condition than I hoped for. Hopefully I can clean that corrosion off up in the top right hand, top corner there, just near the 12. And beyond that it's pretty nice. So you've got the original bracelet there, which is that sort of railroad type bracelet, and white dial, striped hands, and on the back there it's a water resist model, so that's made after 1970, and it's a 6106 7510, and with the 6106, yeah, that's not going to work because this is all gummed up, but yeah, there we go. So it's a light push usually for the date, and then a strong push for the there we go, for the day as well. But there's so much dirt in this thing that it's not working so well. Okay, so we've got one more now, which is one of these guys here. There's two in there, I thought there was just one. Or three actually. So the first one here. I don't know what that means, if anyone can read that. That looks like an envelope for a bank. And that is a brand new dial for the blue 5126 that we saw before. That's it there. This came up at such a good price, I thought may as well get it. Okay, so look at the next envelope here. And this one's pretty well taped up. So yeah, we've got a strap there that's come straight out of the 70s, I think. And having a look at the dial there, it's pretty good. So that one's a 6119, I think. So yeah, 6119, 8020. So this leather strap's just disintegrating in my hands. What was very common is when you'd buy these, that the original bracelet would be replaced by a strap from the jeweler. So quite often you find them on these sorts of straps. This one's completely dead, so that will go in the bin. But beyond that, the watch is in pretty good condition, and this is another one that I'll repair and sell. So you can see there I think this is one of the earlier models, but on the early 6119s you could only push the date, and you had to adjust the day by advancing it to 1 AM and then back and rocking it like we did before. But on the later models they made it so that you could click the crown twice to change it. But that's definitely an earlier one. I think it's waterproof, so that's before 1970. In fact, the date on this one is 1968, so that's one of the earliest 6119s that came out. Alright, so we've got one more to go. Yeah, the 6119 movement I think was released in 1968, so you don't really see them before then. And that replaced some of the other movements like the 6619 and stuff. So that's another one of those ACTUS models. So this will be another 6106 movement, I think. So there's a shot. The crystal there is excuse me, pretty beaten up. And if we have a look on the back there, it's 1972, 6106 7520. And it appears to be pretty good apart from the crystal. So yeah, you can see that wants to work, but the gasket on the crown will be totally crusty. It sets okay, and it's got the original bracelet as well, and the original buckle just there. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I will have something different next time. We shouldn't be too far away. I've got some footage already filmed which I just need to edit and put up, which is some more movement teardowns. But yeah, thanks for watching, and look forward to reading any of your comments.